So today, what I want to talk about is your most valuable asset. But before I do, let's talk about funnelhackerpro.com. So that's FHP.io. Now, if you come to the group, I do a lot of honest app reviews, no pitch training, right? Some real training all day long, longer than the ones you get here on YouTube. And a lot of times, a lot more in depth, right? We talk about list building, cold outreach, and all kind of stuff. So come over to FHP.io. So now let's get down to business. I want to talk about your most valuable asset and where you should be putting most of your time with your agencies or your online marketing ventures, right? So let me put on my thinking cap here. So before I jump into the board, though, I just want to talk about, before we even get started, that your greatest asset is time. You need to try to allocate how much time you're going to spend doing the activities that make you the most money. And let's go ahead and break out the board for that. All right, so everybody has that number where they want to make. Actually, I think the number's gone up, right? When I first started online, the number was 100 grand a year. People wanted to make 10 grand a month, right? But now it looks like most people are wanting $1 million, man. To be honest with you. So either way, I'm going to show you how it works. Okay, so let's just put the old 1 million up there, and you have 10,000, right? So $1 million is about $2,800 every other day, right? You need to be making about $5 grand, $5 grand every other day. Excuse me, it's $2,800 a day, right? And then, a portion of a sale. Okay, and then for the 10,000, you just take away some zeros, right? So it's just $280 or thereabouts, right? You guys do the math, right? But it should be right around there. That might even be that should be about right? You guys do the math on that. Okay, so anyways, it's around the same, right? Because both are one numbers, right? So you guys do the math on that. But I know that that's similar to what you should be making. Now, in any business, right, let's talk about what is the heartbeat of your business. What is going to generate that income, right? And that's sales, okay? Now, here's where most guys get it wrong, and I even got it wrong as well myself. And what I wanted to tell you is where the money comes from. Most millionaires, and I talked to a few friends of mine that are millionaires, and I've experienced this myself before, but it was all in one lump sum. So what I want to tell you is that when you want to make $1 million, my friends that are millionaires talk about streams of income. Like you need 5 to 7. Now, most millionaires have 7 to 8 streams of income, right? And so I want to show you how you can do this with your agencies or your online marketing, okay? So let's put that down here. This is your cha-ching right here. Let's write it down. Okay, and it's 7 streams. Okay, and let's change colors now. All right, so the first stream of income that I have and the first sales that you want to do, obviously, if you're a digital marketing agency, is your marketing services. We'll just put MS for short. Excuse me. So the next thing that you can do is you can break those services down, right? And so that's like a done for you service. But what about the guys that want to do they kind of want to do it themselves and they really don't want to pay you to do it? You're missing out on money, right? So these guys will buy courses from you. So like, say for instance, you niche down to dentist and you just do a course on marketing for dentistry, right? Dentists will buy that because some of them are hands-on. Chiropractors, Dr. Crackback has been known to buy a course or two. Dr. Crackback has bought marketing for chiropractors, right? And so how to get more asses in the seats. That's their thing with dentists and with chiropractors. They're just like you and I. They want more time. They want more sales so they can quit as soon as possible. Just because these guys have higher learning, higher education, degrees, doesn't mean that they like their jobs or they love what they're doing. Most of them got in for the wrong reason. So most of them would much rather be doing something else. It really freaks me out all the time you see a rapper that wants to be a boxer, a boxer that wants to be a rapper, or a basketball player that wants to be a rapper, or who wants to be a boxer. All of them want to sell drugs. It's really weird. Anyway, so now you have courses, and then you have coaching, consulting, right? And all of these kind of fall into the same place. But now you have affiliate products, okay? And you have partners. Partners are something like affiliates, but you just get paid more money, right? So now you can see that you have 6 streams of income right here, right? And so you should also have some type of real estate, right? Well, I'm just talking about online or whatever, okay? And like recurring revenue. So let's just say you have a membership area, okay? This is just real quickly. Now you can kind of figure out your own, but really quickly right there, that's what is that? 8 streams of income. So even if you just took out the real estate and you just went with membership areas, partnerships, affiliates, with partnerships are like JV ventures, right? You have people that are doing, joint ventures with someone else to release a course or something like that. Affiliates are just services and other products and services that you can, sell someone else's services, right? So if you are, let's just say, for instance, you own a limousine company, but then somebody calls up and says, hey man, I just like to rent a Ford Explorer from you. Well, sure, you can farm that out as well and say, yes, I can get you a Ford Explorer, and then you can charge enterprise rent-a-car 10 or 20% for sending them the lead, right? So it's the same thing. So lead generation for other companies, however you want to look at it, just affiliate and partnership, JV partnerships, affiliates, it's the same thing, right? So if you're selling services for someone else, like your customers don't want just your product, right? So to give you a quick, like a bullshit example, like a hair salon, right? You can come, and get your hair done, but they're not going to buy your fucking shampoo that you use, professional grade shampoo. So they'll usually have some, John St. Claude something or another sitting there for you to buy for $20. That's really an affiliate sale because they're not getting 100% of the sale. They're probably only making like 30% on top of that bottle, right? So that's an affiliate sale. Nail polish, right? So they got some fancy Rihanna nail polish or something sitting there, and they can get extra dollars for that as well. So that's how you sell extra products and start bringing in extra streams of revenue for your company. Now, what you need to do is find out which one of these activities, which one of these sales is making you the most money, and you need to start spending more time there. The one thing I noticed, and I keep saying this, people don't work every day. Now, I'm going to put this hashtag ED right here because that's exactly what you should be doing. You need to be working on your business every day and working on the shit that brings you the most money, right? So if you notice, I do a lot of YouTube videos, right? I kind of been slacking lately because a lot of my earnings have been coming from my group in Funnel Hacker Pro, right? So I spent more time educating people, putting more videos in Funnel Hacker Pro because I was getting more revenue from that particular venue. Now, when I decide that, okay, I need to bring in more revenue, I need to bring in new people, I want to invite new people in to come and get my training and so on and so forth, and invite you guys to come get tons of value, then I have to direct my attention back to YouTube because my organic traffic from SEO, a lot of it comes from YouTube. You guys are familiar with me. And then I introduce you to FHP.io. I'll mention it again. Go to Funnel Hacker Pro because I do a lot more educational videos inside of there. And maybe you want to do business with me. Maybe you'll purchase an affiliate product. I don't know. But however it works, for me not sounding pushy and salesy, I just throw products out there. People purchase what they want to or whatever. And that's where my income comes from. So I spend more of my time working in Funnel Hacker Pro and here on YouTube. Now, I also have a blog, but I don't spend as much time there because I don't get as much revenue from there. So what you need to do is find out where you fit, what you like the most. Remember the last videos, that's all I've been talking about is finding out where you fit, getting a niche, and now where you want to spend most of your time. I spend all my time behind this microphone because I love it. And this is what makes me money, this microphone, right? And so you need to find that moneymaker for you and then spend more time doing that. You need to work every day, man. 15, 20 minutes, 10 minutes a day. It doesn't matter what it is. Provide people with a shitload of value of things that they want to know about. And then you won't sound so salesy. Once you find it's the laws of persuasion, man. You're giving a lot of value. People feel like, hey, man, listen, this guy's done a lot for me. What do you have that I can buy from you? And then when you say, hey, man, you guys might be interested in, let's say, for instance, you were doing drones. I found some really cheap drone equipment over here. Maybe you're interested in it. And you, hey, yeah, hell yeah, man, I'll click your link. No problem, dude. It's not costing me anything, and I need that equipment anyways. Here. So that's how it all works, man. So find out where you make your most money. Spend more of your time. 80% of your time should be spent doing what makes you the most money. And then the other 20% of the time is other little streams of income, partnerships, real estate, membership areas, these other things, courses. But if the main thing is your marketing services, you can spend 80% of your time there. But then you're going to pitch other things like your courses and, for Dr. Crack Your Back, maybe you have a mailing list of people that haven't done business with you yet. And you say, hey, man, listen, I got this course that I just set out. Maybe this is your style. And you spend time doing that as well, right? Sending out emails and blog posts. Maybe blogging is your thing, but you do spend time, 20% of your time, putting out a blog post because you want that triple threat. You want to have YouTube videos, you want to have a podcast, and then you want to have a blog for SEO, all of it working. And you also want to do paid ads as well. And we'll talk about that later.
Coffee break.